Hi, and welcome to today's daily reading, which is for the 16th of April. And today would have been my Auntie Nettie's birthday, someone who my cousins used to joke that I was in the wrong family. So her two sons didn't go to church, and my siblings didn't go to church, but I was the one who was at church every Sunday with Auntie Nettie. And Uncle Imrie, but Auntie Nettie. So it would have been her birthday today. So I feel very connected to her as I do this reading from Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in Her Presence, His Presence, or Her Presence, by Sarah Young. Alrighty. Oops. Stop that. Sorry about that. That was my little alarm going off telling me that I have a meeting at 9:30. So I am calling you to a life of thankfulness. I want all your moments to be punctuated with thanksgiving. The basis for your gratitude is my sovereignty. I am the creator and controller of the universe. Heaven and earth are filled with my glorious presence. When you criticize or complain, you are acting as if you think you could run the world better than I do. From your limited human perspective, it may look as if I'm mismanaging things. But you don't know what I know or see what I see. If I pulled back the curtain to allow you to view heavenly realms, you would understand much more. However, I have designed you to live by faith, not by sight. I lovingly shield you from knowing the future or seeing into the spirit world. Acknowledge my sovereignty by giving thanks in all circumstances. And this ties in with Isaiah 6, 2 Corinthians, what number? 5, and 1 Thessalonians, I think that's also 5. It might be 6. You know me in numbers with my eyes. The first time I read it, actually, before I came on live so that I could just put the description in the little box, it was perfect. You know, I read it perfectly. There wasn't any hesitation, and I even saw the numbers at the bottom. But when I'm looking back and forward, my eyes have to adjust, and that's obviously more difficult than just once I get into the flow of reading. And yeah, it is what it is. I'm 6 or 7 weeks now into without my glasses, and also it's day 39 of Lent for me. So I stopped drinking. It was my Lent promise was to give up wine for 40 days, but actually I haven't had any alcohol for 39 days now. And my beef with that is that I haven't lost much weight. And I'm thinking, well, why? Why? All those empty calories that I was drinking. I haven't lost much weight. So I'm trying not to complain about it because, Jesus says, don't complain. Don't complain. There is no point in complaining. So I'm not complaining. I'm just observing. And I'm having faith that I haven't lost weight for some reason. What is it? Is it to keep me sober, if you like, for another 40 days or another 4 years or forever? I don't know. I've had an issue with alcohol my whole life. I give up for 6 years, and then I drink for 4, and then I give up for 3, and I drink for 5. And when I give up completely. I don't seem to have this balance that lots of people have. They can have a drink when they go out to socialise, and then that's it. And maybe that's the secret of it. You don't drink at home. Maybe you just drink when you're out, and then do you choose not to drink at all? Because what does it really do? I certainly love that instant, that's lovely, relaxation. But I could meditate to get the same. I could be thankful to Jesus to get the same. In fact, in these last 40 days or 39 days, I think only 2 times I've thought, I need a drink. And I've had to explore those emotions that went with I need a drink. But I have to say that's not the reason I usually drink. Usually I drink because I enjoy it, and it is sort of a habit. We sit down in front of the TV and I get my glass of wine. And it's lovely, and it's a nice routine, but it's probably not doing me any favours. But the message today, and I've talked more about me than Jesus is, I am calling you to a life of thankfulness. And we don't need to know. It's not about our physical sight. It's about living in faith, not living with sight. So that's my message for today, is to just keep going without my glasses and, have faith that everything is exactly as it's meant to be. And for you, I invite you to do the same. My 5 minutes is up. Namaste. Love to you all. Bye now. Bye.